Hey guys, this is Ustadi and welcome to Comic Space, and today we have a quite and great update about Marvel Studios' biggest project ever yet, and that is the Avengers 5. As they have reportedly landed a director as well as a very promising script, so we are going to talk all about that. And again, I think it isn't quite a bit and surprise for me, I don't think so, but Shawn Levy has been the person who has been highly considered by Marvel Studios to direct the Avengers 5. So again, this is a great update and it is coming out from Deadline. So again, I think this is the much as official you can get right now, because again, it is coming from an official Hollywood trade rather than an industry insider or just a rumor. So we are going to talk all about that and what does that exactly mean, and also the scale of the Avengers 5, which is looking to be a much more insane film than we expect it to be. They're just going to raise the bar even higher. So like I said, our today's update is coming from Deadline, where they have went on to report ahead of his 26 July release date, Deadpool and Wolverine looms over as the summer blockbuster savior. We can reveal that director Shawn Levy has been Marvel Studios' top choice to direct yet another Marvel project and has been in early talks with Marvel Studios, and that Marvel pick being the next Avengers film. We can reveal that Shawn Levy has handed out the latest draft from Michael Wardron. As Shawn Levy haven't given an answer would he like to take the job, as Marvel Studios is also looking forward to meet other directors as well as they wait for his answer. So this isn't quite a great update, this is a huge update, because remember, Marvel Studios is indeed looking forward to start Avengers 5 production in the December month of this very year. So they are really looking forward to get the gear up going with Avengers 5 and Secret Wars, and to maintain that scheduled release date that they have decided for right now, which is been the May of 2026, and for Secret Wars May of 2027. So they would like to be on the course with both of the Avengers film. And again, I think that is quite a major thing, because again, Michael Wardron has handed out the latest draft of the script, and matter of fact, Michael Wardron also hasn't officially has landed as the writer for Avengers 5. And matter of fact, I think he's writing both Avengers 5 and Secret Wars as well. But again, they're looking forward to script, and again, if they have handed Shawn Levy the script for the film, it pretty much does means that they are very confident on the script for sure from Michael Waldron. Which, but again being the nature of Marvel Studios, there can be rewrites, not the major ones, and they're not going to start from scratch. But again, minor tweaks here and there can happen, and obviously that just the kind of the nature has been. And we are, again, Marvel Studios is no new to rewrites, but again, the script just looks promising. That means they are also giving to other directors to read it out and to kind of figure out who's gonna take the job. But again, Shawn Levy been directing Avengers 5, and again, we don't have any director attached to Avengers Secret Wars yet, but again, that is down the road, and they're looking forward to Avengers 5's production to start the production for the film pretty soon as well. So again, by the July or the August, I think they really need to kind of land on name if they're trying to maintain that course, because again, there's still going to be a lot more pre-production work before you head into production. They're probably going to work on storyboards as well. You're going to have a director, he's probably going to bring his own ideas somewhere here and there. You will still have a lot to figure it out. It is just not, because again, nobody's just going to jump on the horse and just going to ride it on. There's still going to be quite things that they will need to figure it out. And again, we are going to talk about Avengers 5 a lot about in this video, because again, this is all about Avengers 5, but the scale of the film, it is looking to be a much more greater and bigger and a very ambitious project than we expected, because again, it is an Avengers film, but we did thought about a much more grounded and then very kind of gritty story for Avengers 5, and kind of just go nuts with Secret Wars and stuff. We are going to get back to that, but again, Shawn Levy, and I think it just makes so much sense of having Shawn Levy, and especially they probably have seen rough cuts for Deadpool and Wolverine already. They know how great work he has done with Deadpool and Wolverine. And by the way, Shawn Levy was like handed out the offer for the Wolverine back like 10 years ago, and I think he kind of jumped on that offer after declined that project and doing it Deadpool and Wolverine. And again, Deadpool and Wolverine is quite an ambitious project. It have many of the multiversal aspects involved, a lots of characters, a lots of cameos, probably a lots of things going on in that movie. And again, Deadpool and Wolverine is looking very promising, and obviously it looked to Marvel Studios, and they're looking forward to Shawn Levy to direct Avengers 5. and they have the offer out. They're just kind of waiting on him and also kind of discussing ideas with other directors as well. But again, as it looks like, it is kind of Shawn Levy's call whether he would like to do it or not. But again, by the way, another aspect of this news is that we need to talk about is Shawn Levy is also supposed to be working on the final season of Stranger Things. He is also supposed to be working on a Star Wars film, and you also add Avengers 5 to that list. It does looks like an insane and crazy list to look at. It's just those are just 3 projects are just insane. But again, I think Marvel Studios is looking pretty confident and they're looking forward to maintain the course with Avengers 5 and Secret Wars. They are not going to be just it like and just hey, we are not going to get this one delayed. We are going to get that and we are going to get it right and we are going to get it by the time. So again, that is great. But another thing that we need to talk about and that comes out from this article is the scale of the film, which is just looking much more insane. As the article goes, without any director attached and the script just coming recently, Marvel Studios has been working hard in recent months to pull this project off and start its production pretty soon, as the sources near the both of the projects says that the projects can be featuring 60 plus characters in the upcoming films, and then they just go on in total list of actors and their characters, and it is just kind of insane. So again, another major thing here is that they are talking about in context of both of the projects. They are talking about 60 characters showing up in context of both of the projects, because that is a quite major thing, because again, in Secret Wars, that is just a place where you just can go just nuts with the whole multiverse thing. But even now, I do believe that Marvel Studios can be taken in still in much more grounded and a gritty route with Avengers 5, and then kind of go again like I said, go nuts with the whole multiverse thing in Secret Wars. And the script also just recently came. So again, I think it also tells you a lot about they were not looking forward to directors, or they weren't having meetings unless they had the script ready. And it just came in, so they are now looking forward to it, and it does look promising because they are handing out the script to directors to read upon. So again, as we are talking about Avengers 5 and Avengers Secret Wars and the scale of those movies, and I think that's the point, given the scale of the Avengers film and given the scale of the storyline that they're doing, I think the rumors of Secret Wars being divided in 2 parts with part 1 and part 2. I think if that were to happen, and I think I would be really happy that if that was happening, but if that were to happen, an official announcement I would be expecting a very sooner, because at this year's San Diego Comic Con or D23, if they were making an Avengers related announcement, I think that's the announcement that they could be making if that was to happen. But again, we are just talking about in the context of the scale of those films and the storyline and the characters. We gotta see how all of these things are going to work out. All in all, this is just a great update and a great news about Avengers 5. And again, I think it is just great that Marvel Studios is indeed trying to kind of maintain on that schedule of Avengers 5 and Secret Wars. So on that point, I will see you guys off. But before you go, you can consider to grab the subscribe button so don't miss out on any of the latest Marvel or DC update. I'm so glad that you guys got the time to hear me out. Thanks for listening to me. This is your host Adi signing off. See you in the next one.